Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to run descriptive statistics and balance table in R. By now, I am pretty sure that you have some basic understanding about R and kind of ready to move on with some basic functions, trying to kind of understand the basic structures of a data set. Okay, so let me share my screen. I've already loaded an R Markdown file here to kind of play around with the mcars dataset. So mtcars dataset is built in R and can easily load it. This dataset was extracted from the 1974 Motor Trend US magazine and comprises fuel consumption and 10 aspects of automobile design and performance for 32 automobiles. Okay, so here's you can totally see table which describes the variable and the variable description. In the R console, you can only see this a little bit truncated chunk of the table, but if I need it down in the PDF file, it will come as a very neat table. All right, so let's get right into that. So first and foremost, let's just load the data, and it's very easy to load the R data, which is a built in the R. So you can see I can just use the name mtcars and run it. For loading the data, I can just hit command and return, and voila, you can see the mcars data is loaded very easily here. Now let's just check the head and tails rows of the data set. So the functions are HEAD head. It's very easy to remember. Just hit mtcrs cars and hit command and enter. In the console, you can see the first few rows. Actually, here's 6 rows of the data set, and you can also check the tail of the data set, mtcars, hit command and run. You can see the last few rows of the data sets. Okay, so the variables, we have about 12 variables, right? And you can see the variable description. And so mpg, cylinder, this hp, dread, wd, qsec, vs, blah blah blah. Okay, now let's just check the structure of the data set. Okay, so the function is str, and then just hit the names of the data set, run, and we can see the data frame. We have 32 observations across 11 variables. Okay, so all the variables are numerical numbers. You can see here in the output console. Right now, let's just run the summary statistic for the whole data set, and then the function is very easy: summary, 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 and the data sets. Okay, and hit and run. Now, if you run this, you can see the basic descriptive statistics for each variable. Like if you look at it, mpg, cylinder, am, weight, wt, x, extra, or you can actually see that. Okay, and if you want to just check one variable, we can use summary, mtcars, and $sign, which basically leads to a variable. Okay, so let's just say we want to check the mpg variable, hit it, and then this is for one variable. We see the minimum, median, mean, and first quarter and third quarter interquartile range, and the maximum. Okay, so we are actually checking that. So one other important statistical analysis, statistical description is the standard deviation. If you want to check the standard deviation for, let's say, mtcars, $sign, let's check for MPG, hit and run, and we see the standard deviation for mine per gallon. And we can also check the variance for the MPG, MT cost as $, MPG, and we will see the variance, which is 36. Okay, now that's so for every variable and every information we can use this. And for histogram, like as a visual on this visual output, we can use histogram empty cost for, let's say, cylinder distribution. Okay, so and we hit run, we see the visual representation of empty cost cylinder variables. Okay, we can use main equal. We just wanted to change the heading of the histogram, so you can say histogram of cylinders, SYLINDER cylinders. Okay, and we can hit and run. We change histogram of cylinders. Okay, now let's go to the table for balance table. Okay, so if you look at the data set and check the variables, you can see that for example, the transmission variable, we have 0 as automatic and 1 as manual. So we want to check the table for this, or how many engines are automatic and how many cars are manual. So we want to check the table for that. So we just use table and empty cars, $. You just put in the AM, and you can see 1 is manual and 0 is the automatic cars, manual cars and automatic cars. We can use a prop table, prop.table, use and table, empty cars and $AM. And what that does is it gives you the percentage of I use PROP table and hit and run. You see the output as now number 1 as, if you can check, number 1 is manual, and manual is 40% and 59 is the automatic. So that's how you run balance table and descriptive statistics. Thank you very much, and see you next video, next tutorial. Okay.